I'll say something to begin with.
Yeah, right. Now try and see if you can hear me.
Yo, I can hear. I think it's working. I think we're recording.
Yeah, so it's because you pressed the button last time. I didn't want to count your freaking button presses of like shit recording.
God damn! After 148 episodes, guys, Jay finally trusts me to push the record button, and his microphone stops working.
Oh yeah, blame me.
Yeah,
That's a spirit.
You would have thought after how many years we've been doing this and how many episodes, you would have thought you would have picked up on this pattern behaviour by now.
Mate, we had a 1 year break in there, so I don't really know if we're being on for 4 years, 5 years. What are you up to?
Started in 2018.
We started this in 20. So yeah, we're on year 6. Wow. Okay.
You think we'd be good at this by now?
No. No, I never said we'll be good at it. We haven't even introduced ourselves. I'm Shay Silver.
I'm Corey Gold. Yeah, I forgot we're supposed to introduce ourselves after this. We're not, on the off chance someone wants to listen. It's not just two people talking into the void.
Listen to our magical voices.
This is two guys deranged ass thoughts who decided, it would be fun if we recorded our wrestling conversations every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. And then I had a year-long break, or a year and a half, because I had 2 kids, and now we're back, and we're still getting into the swing of things because it's our 3rd episode back.
What have I been up to? Doesn't matter.
Drinking beers.
Nobody gives
a fuck. What have I been up to? Drinking the occasional Woodstocking dimple because I'm poor and have children to feed.
What have I been doing? Living my best life.
Yeah, same Parkway Drive, going to fucking good things, which got rained out last year for the people up in Sydney. It was great.
Didn't get rained out for us. We got to see Fred Durst and everything.
I saw Fred Durst. No. They got 3 songs into fucking. Who was the headliner?
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, 3 songs into Fall Out Boy, and then weather warning kicked up, and we essentially got told to get the fuck out. And then 10 minutes later, the heavens opened and a downpour started. And when I say a downpour, dude, Sydney streets flooded at the Centennial Park, like up to my fucking knees.
God damn! Well, it's a good thing they told you to get out in time.
Making my way downtown, there's a shark and there's a jellyfish.
And I need you. And there's Corey.
And we're here to talk Forbidden Door. Where do you want to start?
I guess. What happened on the pre-show? I mean, we know Mariah May's advanced.
No idea. I didn't
Willow
watch
Nightingale's advanced. I think that's the final there, is it?
If you want to do Collision or Rampage spoilers, yes, that is the finals because Mariah beat Hikaru Shida.
Yeah, I mean, by the time this comes out, it will happen. So yeah, I think Mariah May has to win.
Really? You're gonna do Toni Storm versus Mariah May at Wembley? It only makes complete sense.
I just feel like Stat is going to do something for Willow, and yeah.
You don't want to throw an Isaiah swerve at us, or
that is the swerve. It's just, I don't know. Maybe she gets a pre-match beatdown.
The swerve is they're actually doing the booking that makes sense.
Yeah, guys. Sometimes you just have to do what makes sense.
Unbelievable. I never thought.
I actually think Mariah May wins too.
Yes, so do I. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it makes sense from a storyline perspective.
I became a fan of Stephanie McClure on the show.
Yeah, bro. I hope she gets some flowers, She's definitely introduced herself to the American audience.
Not sure when her contract's up with CMLL, but I would gladly watch her on a bi-weekly basis on the Graps.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's with
the ropes.
Exactly. Whether or not it's if it's with the Fed, then I'll watch her on like a monthly basis when a pay-per-view rolls around. But it was on AEW. Man, I'll watch her.
Where's she from originally? Chile.
Yeah, she's from Chile.
Yeah, right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it must be cold there if you catch my joke.
I bet she's got really strong taste buds from eating chilies. Huh.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Now we've done 2 shit jokes in a row.
If we go for 3, the fucking whole podcast might collapse.
Oh, like it has. We wouldn't be low key stoked about that.
Well, this is the final episode of SmackDown, guys. It's been real.
We've realised we're past our use by dates.
It happened a while ago when you drank the iced coffee.
Oh, fucking, that was my favourite ever fucking time. Tie-dye.
Press start, and then like 2 minutes in, you're just gone.
Yeah, like, sorry guys, I'll come back in half. I just need to throw up.
Joel, come and save me.
Oh gosh, if there's ever one episode I might actually listen back to, it's that one.
I've listened back to the fucking trivia episode a handful of times, episode 100.
Yeah, well, is it any good?
Yeah, it is. Go back and listen to it. It's fun. It's so much fun.
Okay, we have to get Joel back eventually.
Joel, we miss you. Is DMD you still running? I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean that as a genuine question.
Maybe we should figure it out. This is a wrestling podcast. Maybe we should ask him.
Dear Joel, is DMD you still running? Yeah. Also, help. We don't know what we're doing anymore.
Dear Joel, I wrote to you, but you ain't right back. Or however the Slim Shady song goes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but anyway, AEW women. The CEO versus DMD.
Am I right or am I right?
Are we cooking?
I think we're cooking some 3-lettered alphabet soup.
I like it. But like at the same time, like they've got like a long time to kill, and
when is Wembley? It's in August, isn't it?
Yeah, end of August.
God, that's like 2 months of build.
Yes, and then I've got
to top this week's segment.
Yeah, like what do they do now to just keep it hot? I guess Britt has to have like a.
Go on.
I was saying Britt has to have like a in-ring a return. Actually, has to win a couple of matches and earn her shot. I also like how Mercedes.
Like, I don't mean that disrespectfully. I just haven't watched her for a while. Like, she was okay, wasn't she? I said Britt was like, was Britt ever actually good in the ring?
She was okay. It was more her character work that got her over.
That's right.
But she used to team with Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, where's she? She's still injured.
Who's been out for almost a year, and I think Jamie Hayter was the workhorse, whereas Britt was the mouthpiece.
Yeah, let's just get Jamie back.
She could return it all.
Jamie, I left my cell phone, my Twitter, and my address at the bottom. I left 2 messages back in autumn. You must not have got them.
And we need Rebel back as well.
Isn't she? Yeah, I think she's gone. If your contract's up, I think she's left. I think she's out.
Maybe Vicky Guerrero can take her spot. I don't know. I
think she's gone too.
She might be. Yeah, maybe.
Funny how much we hated her as a kid, and now, like, looking back on her heel work, she's like, yeah, you're pretty good.
That was one of the best. Yeah, and they criminally underutilized in AEW.
Yeah, definitely. Especially thinking people that will go ahead.
Callis is.
What was that? Sorry.
Especially when you look at how hated Don Callis is.
Oh, he's going to do something awful to Will.
You just know, like, yeah, gee, something's going to happen.
What do you think he's going to do to Will?
Maybe. Well, obviously. So let's thinking out loud here, right? So we now have the Alpha. He's going away for the G1 now. That's going to be Kenosha. That's going to take place pretty soon, doesn't it?
Yes. I think it starts next week or the week after.
Okay, so he's out of the picture for a while, which leaves Kyle Fletcher and a possible returning Will Hobbs.
Right.
So we got 2 people here. I'm assuming we get a returning Will Hobbs maybe to beat the shit out of him with Kyle Fletcher, who is kind of caught in the middle because he doesn't really want to. Maybe returning Mark Davis.
Isn't Will like actually injured though?
Hobbs.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Didn't he do his knee like in a Mox match? I thought he hurt himself pretty badly.
Maybe, I don't know. I wonder how long
Yeah, I think,
he's out for, but it just seems like this is going to be a slow burn.
yeah, yeah, okay, I can see it. Maybe he just gets hit by the screwdriver and a tiger driver.
I think it's going to go for longer.
Well, no, so do I. But like,
Will Ospreay a match at Wembley?
what against Maxwell Jacob?
No, I see. I think
MJF
MJF
doesn't
Daniel.
need counts.
What's that?
I don't think the MJF and Garcia have the match at Wembley.
I think Jay, you there, bro?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the Max and Danny have the match. Have the match at Wembley.
So what do you think happens in?
Well, I think that they just wrote him off TV. I think the match is going to be international title, Ospreay versus MJF.
Okay. Maybe Callis aligns with Max or Jacob Freeman.
Max doesn't need him.
Is that what you?
No, I'm not saying that. That's why I'm asking
Yeah.
you what you think happens, because Max doesn't need Callis. Max is fine by himself.
Neither of them work a working relationship.
No, I think they can stay separate.
Be the go.
No, I think they stay separate. If anything, maybe just Fletcher does something because he's part of the family, or who knows?
Yeah, it's a fucking weird one.
I mean, we both know that, like, once Swerve's announced. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think once. Well, yeah, I actually don't know what to think. It's pretty cool though. We don't know where this is going.
Yeah, no, we don't. But what I think happens with Blood and Guts, to like change the subject for a second, is once Swerve's announced for the AEW team, Hangman will join it.
Yeah, I think that seems pretty fucking likely.
I don't like Hangman's new evil cowboy music.
I like it represents the character change. I don't like, but I understand it. I'll say that.
I understand it too, but it doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah. Maybe eventually we'll get the old Hangman back, but right now he's just full of hate, which I like.
Do you think they put the belt on at Wembley?
Nah, I don't think so.
So he still can't beat Swerve.
You know what? I think the more I think about it, I think in order for this feud to work, he has to beat him.
Well, so he's got a justified heel turn.
Yeah, I think, you know what? The more now that I've had a second to think, I think Hangman beats Swerve at All In, but I don't know if he holds it forever. Like, it may be a short reign.
And you think that Swerve doesn't swerve when he drives and hits a tree or something?
No, I think these two guys could literally just keep on fighting and fighting, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I think Hangman as the champion is so interesting, you know? He teams with the Elite, but he fucking hates them. He's got Swerve up his ass. And I think, there's a plethora of angles to go through. And I think feud of the year has to be Hangman and Swerve.
Technically, it started last year, though.
But it's continued to this year.
Yeah, right. Fair play.
It doesn't matter when it's like, what about the Cody Roman would have to be up there for feud of the year?
So does Drew and Punk.
Started. Yeah, so there's like three.
Solely for this year's feuds, it's got to be Drew and Punk.
Yeah, like internet feud of the year.
Can I just say right now, I hope Drew wins Money in the Bank on Sunday, and then goes to cash in, and Punk picks up the cash in.
No, see, I
Oh,
think he win. I think he has to. He has to win cash in Money in the Bank,
I
and
don't
then
think
he
he.
says
I
like,
think he wins it, and then he doesn't because he hit. Drew said that if he wins Money in the Bank on Sunday, he's going to cash in the same night. So what I hope happens is, or what I think is going to happen is, because I actually want to say Drew is champion with fans. I think Drew goes to cash in, the bell rings, and then Punk screws him.
okay, I'll do something similar where Drew goes to cash in, but CM Punk's gets to him before he can ever actually properly cash it in, and before the bell rings.
Right.
So that way, Punk stopped him, but then Drew still has the briefcase, and he said, "You ruined, my night. You made me break my promise. Now I'm going to break you or something, And it because then it can just be this ongoing thing of Drew trying to cash in and CM Punk stopping him at every turn.
Well, and then Punk eventually wins the title, and Drew cashes in on Punk, or
Something like that, yeah. Or maybe, Drew finally pulls a sneaky on Punk and, gets it, and yeah.
Do you think Seth beats Damien? What do you think Damien's ultimate destiny is to lose to Volta next month at SummerSlam?
Oh, I think they'll want a Hoss fight, and Walter, or Gunter now, is it? Yeah, will eventually be he'll win the championship.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see. Look, there's so many variables going on with this whole Money in the Bank thing and that other match. It's going to be interesting to watch on Sunday. I've already admitted I'll be watching the show, like off air.
Yeah,
I've already said I'll be watching Money in the Bank,
yeah, you got
just
it.
like I watched Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, Money in the Bank would be
It's,
sick.
and it's on binge, and I already have binge, so it's not like I'm paying any extra money for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch it eventually. I'll probably only watch it
So
for the Money in the Bank match though.
yeah,
But then
that's
also
fair.
from one ladder match to another, the TNT title ladder match.
Yes, that was a car crash and a half.
A good car crash though, like holy fuck.
It's like the idea of like Jack is waiting on the outside, and then he just comes in and just takes it out Briscoe and wins.
Yeah,
It just works so well for his character.
that pretty much, like just sit on the outside, the cowardly heel kind of a thing, and then blame me like you always do, guys. It's my fault,
All right, let's play a game, like a very quick game here.
Yeah,
Who's going to take the belts off each one of the elite so far? Do you think the Acclaimed beat the Bucks?
I think the Acclaimed have to beat the Bucks. Like they might lose. Like I'm talking, the Acclaimed their team will probably lose at Blood and Guts, but then win it all in.
So who beats Jack?
See, that's just starting. So I think he's going to hold it for a little while.
Because I think they're going to do this thing where the elite all lose their belts in one night.
So who does Okada face it all in then? For the Continental Classic.
That's the thing. I don't know.
I'm trying to go over like maybe he's Eddie
And yeah,
Kingston back.
the only clean way. No, he's got a broken leg, dude.
Okay, he'll be out for a while.
The only clean way I could see them taking that belt off of Okada is in the Classic if he doesn't win the Classic. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone beats him 1-on-1 for that title between now and the end.
yeah. I think he doesn't. Yeah, they'll find someone for it. There'll be someone on the roster like maybe Moxley. That'd be a dream match.
Yeah.
Danielson.
Let Claudio. That'd be fun.
Yeah, a member of the Blackpool Combat Club. How about? Have we got no Carter versus Danielson in AEW yet?
Yeah, we had a last year at Forbidden Door when Okada broke
right.
Brian's arm.
Yeah, why not run it back now that he's actually signed?
They did a Wrestle Kingdom too, which was pretty good.
Okay, so be a best of 3.
Could be a best of 3.
I think that would be, and yeah.
Because we're both in agreement that Hangman's winning the Classic, right? Like, him and Brian next week,
Yeah,
Hangman's going to win it, probably by
yeah.
nefarious means.
I think Hangman's no nonsense, kind of thing. Yeah,
He murdered Jeff Jarrett this week.
yeah. I think Hangman. Yeah, like Hangman will beat Danielson like badly, and he'll be like, "I want to go at the Elite," and Carter. I know Carter's like, "You're a fucking sorry excuse of yourself, bitch. I'm gonna beat whatever's left of you, make you retire early, bitch."
I'm so sorry, bitch.
Oh no, I break your other arm this time, bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, and just like finishes every sentence by saying that.
Uh,
I think that would be the best.
Okada's character at the moment is literally saying bitch and pretending to be happy for a Lamborghini.
Yeah, be like just like fake emotion, then dead face again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, yeah,
yep.
he's basically he's Japanese Homelander.
Oh. Yeah, he is. Speaking of Homelander, did you hear that if Cody turns heel, he just wants to go and like fucking scorch earth on everyone?
If he like scorched earth, how?
Like, just I don't know. I don't know. Because there was a report earlier on this week that if Cody turns heel, the only way he wants to do it is if he just like goes scorch earth and just like whether it was verbally eviscerating everyone or just like literally just destroying everyone in the ring. There was something about it from Wrestle Talk, Cultaholic, and What Culture this week that was reported on via like Sean Ross Sapp or some crap.
I think he has to become Homelander.
Yeah. Let's get back to that.
Cody and Homelander. It just makes too much sense.
Homelander was on the episode of The Boys this week, was he?
Hey?
Homelander was on The Boys this week, was he?
Who wasn't on the Boys this week?
Homelander.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Huh. What did he do this week?
They were at Tech Knight's mansion or whatever, having a good old chinwag.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember seeing him. Man, you can talk about that when we get to that because that episode, the last two episodes have been something. Well, you know, we've only got 2 episodes left of this season, and then apparently season 5 is the final season.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just hope it doesn't take another 2 years to make.
Yeah, you can blame COVID for that, though, I reckon.
I suppose. And I reckon, yeah, it's going to be fucking massive.
Screw it, let's just let Homelander win this game.
Like, basically, picture Jericho. Like, I think if you combine Cody and Jericho's characters, I think that would be absolutely perfect. That is how you do Homelander in wrestling.
Yeah. Jericho was a wizard this week.
He's a wizard. If you just sit under his learning tree, he could teach you how to become a wizard.
And yeah, because he throws fireballs.
Yeah.
Better than Hulk Hogan.
And why doesn't Hook come out with an orange?
What, to call back to ECW Taz?
Yeah. Joe has a towel. Shibata has a towel. Why doesn't Hook have a towel?
I don't know, because Hook's got... I don't know, man, because Hook's got, like, resting bitch face charisma.
I would love to see him and Jericho have a hair versus hair match.
The problem with that is I think Jericho would win it. I don't see Jericho shaving his head.
I think, that's what I'm saying. I reckon Hook should shave his head.
And become don't do that. Don't do that to Hook. No.
I think he would suit it. Like, it would only take him like 6 months to get it back to where his hair is now.
No, don't do that. Speaking of someone that would look no different to having no hair as what they do now is fucking Monet, because you can see half her fucking head anyway.
I feel like half of that's going to be fake.
You think?
I'd love to know. Yeah, like I'd love to know what her actual hair looks like. It must be so damaged.
Yeah, because it's a different color like every week.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because when she debuted her, like it was only just below that AEW thing on the back of her hair. All those extensions, like which melt hair into your hair, all the dye, like it would not be doing great.
No.
Probably gets fucking hair implants or what are those things called that bald people get hair plugs.
I'm sure she's managed it well enough. She's not stupid. Like
I want to have
she's
Jeff
the
Jarrett's hair at 60.
CEO for a reason.
Exactly, but I want to have Jeff Jarrett hair at 60.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That'd be fucking cool.
Yep. All
Yeah,
right, so
tell you, for 60 years old, he's in great shape and has great hair.
he might not actually be 60, but he's getting up there.
Yeah,
He's getting up there.
he's done well.
Indeed. All right, we're talking about TNT title. We didn't talk about the Hiroshi Tanahashi being the president scissor president. What was he?
The Scissor Ace.
Scissor Ace, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Man, Tanahashi is getting old.
Yeah.
Speaking of old people, did you notice that Naito is going like a quarter of the speed that he was about 3 years ago?
Oh, that was such a fucking chore to watch that.
Yeah.
New Japan need another top guy in soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they use the G1 to establish that. Because there's two boys that are ready to go, which is Shooter and Yota Tsuji. Yota's already had a shot at the title this year, though, and last year. He's failed both of them, once against Sonata and once against Naito. So maybe it's Shooter's turn.
And we know he can dance.
We do know he can dance.
Yeah.
Can he beat Naito was the question.
I guess we'll find out.
Watch fucking Sonata or someone win the G1.
No, they can't be that boring. They need to do something to stand out.
The current rumor is Zach.
Okay. That's kind of interesting, I suppose.
That's what I've heard. I've heard Zach is in contention, like, for winning the G1. See, last year's G1 was obvious Naito was going to win it.
Yeah.
But this year, because of everything that's going on, they've lost Okada. Tanahashi isn't in the G1 this year. Like, it's very hard to call this year's G1.
Yeah. It's an open field, you reckon?
I wouldn't say it's an open field, but I would say it's harder to pick. Like, obviously, Yano's not going to win it. Like, Chase Owens isn't going to win it. Jeff Cobb probably won't win it, but, like, it's still hard to pick, you know? My top three would be fucking Tsuji, Shooter, or Zach.
Yeah. And why are they doing 4 pools? Like, just keep it, like, the same it's always been.
That was last year. There's only 2 pools this year.
Okay, good. Thank fuck.
But they're doing something stupid with the finals.
How do the finals work then?
What's that?
How do the finals work then? Jay? Are you there, Jay? How do the finals work?
I'm here.
Yeah.
So you hang on, could you repeat that? My phone, I just missed a phone call, like a phone call.
How do the finals work then?
Okay, so the finals work. So the top 3 names from A block and B block all make it to the finals, and then 2 and 3 have a match. So say 2 and 3 from A block have a match, and whoever wins that versus the finals from the number 1 from B block, and then whoever wins like that round moves on to whoever wins the other one.
Okay.
It's weird.
That's kind of interesting, but yeah.
It's very, very freaking bizarre how they're doing it, and I don't know why they're doing it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe, just maybe, you do. Or if you don't, then that is absolutely fine, and we can just pretend to know and move on with our lives. which is also very understandable if that would be the case.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think just the Young Bucks lose their titles at All In. Jack Perry, I think, will hold his for a little while longer. I don't know. He'll probably. I think he'll just go around defending it, but being like a little only like winning via countouts and the other person getting disqualified or something. Like never like actually pinning or submitting his opponent, or if he does, it's via shenanigans.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like like
could
utilize
see
the countout victory or the time limit draw or something.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. That plays into the scapegoat character.
Definitely. Can I call you back in like seconds? Because indeed. Dude, can I call you back on Skype for like
press stop on
30
the record.
seconds? Like, have a call.
Yeah.
So I'll call you back. Is that okay?
Dude.
Dude. All right.